Morning everyone. Wow, I'm just so excited that all you guys are joining me this fresh and early this Friday morning. Okay, I guess we're ready to kick off. Hi everyone, I'm Priya Tanna, editor-in-chief of Vogue India, and thank you so much for joining me in this first session of Vogue India and Natural Diamond Council's Diamond Festival. I'm really excited about this festival because I think, we've really got the hang of putting together these really consummate virtual festivals which bring home the experts to you from all around the world. And that's exactly what's going to happen over the next 2 days. You're going to have an access to names that you just can't imagine. And secondly, because it's diamonds, guys, honestly, what fascinates me most about diamonds is how one stone can elicit and evoke so many different emotions. It's a celebration of love, nostalgia, festivity, lust, milestones, joy. I mean, just think about it. One stone can make all that happen to you. So what is going to happen is that this Diamond Festival is honestly a first for us. I'm really, really excited about it. Over the next 2 days, you are going to have a front row pass to some stimulating panel discussions and conversations on all things diamonds. Your taste in diamonds could go from whether you love traditional diamonds, art deco like me, modern heirlooms, royal jewelry, genderfluid jewelry, or even just basic everyday essentials. We're covering all these topics, and there's something really for everyone. So don't miss out on any of it. And in case you do miss a live session, you know that you can go into Vogue India's Instagram handle and it's going to be saved there. So much talk about rocks. I think it's time to bring on the rock star, who's also my guest today. What can I say about Richa Singh? By designation, Richa is the managing director of the Natural Diamond Council for India and Middle East. She kickstarted the NDC journey and established its purpose for becoming a single destination and ensuring that they become a part of our everyday lexicon, everyday usage. And I have to confess, what I love most about her is that she leads an all-women's team, and you know how I get excited over that. So enough talk about the rock star. Let's go ahead and try and connect with her. Richa, I'm coming to look for you. I'm sorry, there was a poor connection. In the middle. Hey, you! How are you?
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Very excited to be with you. Very excited to start the festival. All the.
Richa, I can't believe that. I think you, me, Dilshad, Priyanka, Parkash, guys, these are all just really important members of our team who've been working tirelessly on this festival for the past 6 months. And all of it started out with one conversation between Richa and me. Richa, I don't know if you remember, I was in your office and we were both talking about what can we do for diamonds in India, and then they both sort of decided, let's go with the virtual festival. It's never been done before. Um, but tell me, I know what I was thinking. For me, it was a great chance to bring the best of the world to India via your screen. What were you thinking, Richa? What was it for you? Why did you think it was the right time to celebrate diamonds?
A couple of things. The pandemic has hit us hard, and I don't think any one of us can ignore the fact that we were all locked in. We are reminiscing. We are thinking, looking for little joys in life. And on the other side, you have I don't think I ever met a woman who doesn't have a story around her piece of jewelry. So
Yeah.
you pick up a piece of earrings and you say, oh, I bought this when, or I was gifted this when something special happened. Big, small moments, but every piece of jewelry has a story to tell, and it
That's
is
so
so beautiful. You sit with any woman, old, young, teenager. There's a trigger to when it was given to her. The mama gave it, the nanny gave it. It's just, the stories are so beautiful. The memories associated to it are so beautiful. Keeping in mind what was going on around us, we thought, why not? This is the apt timing for it. And every woman's fascination with diamond never ends. So we always have, I shouldn't say women, I should say men as well. I have a lot of collaborators who are sitting here and saying that, we like we love diamonds. We want to know more about them, and nobody really sits down and enjoys diamonds. So the essence, with your beautiful team, we have a great set of partners who've created this with us. And the whole idea was that we want to sit down and enjoy our diamonds, enjoy wearing them, enjoy speaking about them, enjoy remembering moments that, were a trigger to buy. But just to tell you, we had a conversation. You just mentioned Priyanka Prakash, and she said, while going through these sessions, I've been so tempted. This is a piece of jewelry I bought. So she was showing me a ring that she
I love
shared.
it.
Yeah.
But one of the funniest stories was a friend of mine who sadly divorced her husband, and she's like, I don't want anything, I just want the diamonds. And he was like, they're mine. No, I'll buy them from you, but I want them because it's my design and I love them and I'm attached to them. And I was like, wow, that's just something, right? I know a lot of women think diamonds are unaffordable or they're rarefied, but they are so symbolic of so many things in the life of every woman, right? I mean, I remember, Richa, when I got married, the first thing I bought were solitaires. My 13th birthday gift, my 10th birthday gift, 18th, 21st, have all been diamonds. It didn't matter if they were big or small, but it was just a great way of sealing that moment. But tell me, what is it like for the younger generation today? You interact with so many older, the sort of stalwarts who love their jewelry unapologetically. And then there's this younger generation that everybody keeps talking about. What is their relationship with diamonds? How is jewelry embedded in their lives for both men and women?
I think that this year and a half has changed the meaning of many things around us, including luxury, and how we interpret luxury, or interpret categories, or interpret brands around us. And the one thing that the younger lot have taught me, and I would say more than anybody else, is that they believe in enjoying every moment. We come from an era where our precious stones were kept in the lockers for happy moments, for moments later in life. And, you took them out for special occasions. It wasn't like you were sitting in front of a Zoom call and flashing your diamond. But here is the youth who says, no, let's wear it now. And, we have a beautiful session, which is, we're talking about t-shirt diamonds, and how it doesn't matter whether it's a wedding, whether you're in a white t-shirt, whether you're in a ganji or jeans, it is just meant to be worn. But enjoyed, I should say, not just worn. It's like, I think the reason that today men, women, the younger lot, the Gen Z, are connecting with it is because it's symbolic of their personality. It's an expression of what they are. And, it's a part of the expression. So whether the way they dress up and the kind of jewelry they wear, how they style it, it's all showing us who they really are. And I think that's a beautiful way of expressing themselves. And as a woman, I stand by that. Means my diamonds do help me feel good, express what I'm feeling, and that it brightens up my mood. So I think that they're teaching us that everything needs to be enjoyed. The second thing that came out, probably not from just Gen Z, but a larger set of people, is that the pandemic told us that we need to get something fewer but better. Fewer things, but things that mean more to us. And lastly, I think it's been an expression of love. We've become braver about expressing, because we just are not wanting to delay it for later in life. So if we want to share, what we are feeling, and I think that this has been a large part of diamonds have been a happy part of our sharing what they mean to us. So all in all, put together, I think it's been a good moment for diamonds, good moment for us to be with diamonds and our moments with the stone itself.
Richa, I have two nieces, ironically, who are both getting married. And, traditionally, I come from a Indian Gujarati family. They were like, we don't care about the big or the small, but we want everyday diamonds.
Yeah.
Because they're all professionals. They're like, we want to go to work, but we don't want to not wear our diamonds. We want to wear our diamonds, but we want stuff that we can wear every single day to work. Do you feel this culture of everyday diamonds? And I'm hearing more and more about it, Like, I think when we were growing up, it was all about trousseau diamonds. Ab sab bol rahe hai ki everyday. Do you feel like this is more than a trend? It's a disruption. It's the way forward. I would love to hear your thoughts on this.
I don't know if it's there is a disruption in the way we treat jewelry. It's not put on a pedestal anymore. It's not kept for the really big occasions, and the definition of what I think is everyday is very different. You just said Gujarati, I'm a Sardarni. You have to have diamonds that flash. It can't be a tiny thing. And so I've grown up with a mother who wore really small pieces, and she thought that it was her personality type. And I'm closest to my aunt who believes that OTT is the way to go. Means if you have it, you wear it, and if she has 12 and she wears it and she looks beautiful in it. So I think it's what you enjoy more than what is the norm or what is tradition today. I think the brides are really the new age bride. I was I must say I was completely not prepared for what was coming ahead. Jewelry was bought for that particular day. But when you speak to the brides today, they are, processing what is coming up, what they can do again, how they can wear it again. Jewelry is not meant to be worn once and kept away. So how can we buy something which we like, which we can see on ourselves, and which can be mixed and matched. We see a lot of modular jewelry. In fact, we just spoke to Radhika Rajaji. She's on our panels as well, and she spoke about modular jewelry and how it was wonderful to layer it up and make it big and make it small depending on what your occasion was or what your mood was that day. And I think the people are becoming smarter. The wearers are becoming smarter about what suits them and what can last longer and can be reset, restyled, repurposed. It's a matter of just making sure you get pieces that you can see yourselves with. Sorry, I'm going to mention one more thing. I was speaking with Katerina Perez, again, one of our style collective, and she said for her, every piece of jewelry is like art. And the craftsmanship, the beauty. So when she looks at it, there's a feeling of awe, but there's a huge sense of pride that she has it on her. And I think that is a beautifully said, poetic way of saying that it is true. Our craftsmen, karigars put in the kind of, talent they have, the craftsmanship you see. When you put it on you, you should enjoy not just the fact that it's a memory, but also the kind of art you're wearing on you and carrying with you.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better. But Richard, tell me something. I keep hearing ad nauseum that in diamonds there are stuff for everyone, right? And now we're also entering a stage where we are experiencing this lovely new open gender fluidity entering our lives, whether it's with clothes, and jewelry is not an exception. The rise of gender fluid jewelry. Let's talk a little bit about that. Are you seeing a growth in it? How are the designers keeping up with this, in your opinion? And is inclusion the new normal? Will there be jewelry that both a husband and wife can both invest in and they can both share and sort of wear? I want to know what you think about this.
Oh yes. We in the last year and a half, I think we are seeing a lot more of gender fluidity in our jewelry. I think that we are seeing a lot more men wear and flaunt their jewels. And when the first few times we saw it, and we were like, really, how cool it looks. And then you sit back and think that this is not new. Means all our Maharajas had the best pieces of jewelry. Even now, when you look at the royals, so I think men are rediscovering jewelry. I don't think they should say it's a new trend, because it's the oldest thing that there was, and it's just that they are rediscovering their love, their passion for jewelry. A lot more grooms wearing beautiful pieces which suit their personality. We've seen pieces which, kalgis, which become brooches and which become chokers for the women, and it's just the way you play with the jewelry. But a lot more brands doing beautiful work. I can name a few, but I don't know. But there are some stunning pieces that are coming out that they're not ultra feminine or ultra masculine. It's just what you feel like. So I think the comfort level with wearing jewelry has gone up, and that's what is giving rise to this, the desire to. I don't think there is. You see a lot of people. I have friends who've always worn bracelets. It's just that you're going beyond the bracelets, or you're going beyond the wedding ring, and I think it's exciting. I was speaking with excitement for the festival, speaking with Kaustav, and he was so excited when we did our trend, and Kaustav based it up and said, let me style it my way. And I think he did such a stellar job. You looked at him and you fell in love with him, with his pieces of jewelry. And
He's so stylish. He is so stylish. I'm so happy my husband's not hearing this IG live, because I have to confess that all the diamond buttons that were given to him at the time of our wedding, I stole them and I turned them into jewelry for myself. I am not supporting him turning gender fluid anytime soon as far as jewelry is concerned. What about, again, the other conversation that everybody is having, and rightfully so, is around sustainability and ethics, and especially as far as diamond goes. How is this conversation, Richa, relevant to natural diamonds?
I think that if you look at the complete diamond value chain, means, I'm sorry, I'm putting on my work hat for a moment, but if you look at the complete diamond value chain, they're all upholding the highest standards. We are making sure that the environment is taken care of. We're making sure that we give back. If you start talking to the jewelers, the story they have of making sure that, there is a certain journey that the diamonds have that are shared with the world, and how it comes about. And the second large consumer facing part for me as an individual and who we speak to is the fact that they're such perfect representations of slow fashion, of conscious luxury. You wear them today, they last for 100 years, they last for 200 years, they're passed on. So it's not something that is use and throw. And it's a beautiful symbol of, like I said, conscious luxury. It's just a perfect representation. And in this day and age, the few things that the consumer has come back to us and said that mean a lot to them is authenticity. The true, being true to yourself, but the brands which are true to themselves and represent themselves as they are. Naturality. So anything which is natural, how much more it means. And I think this year has given us a special respect for nature, and, which transcends all ages. And of course, the fact that we are conscious about our purchases, conscious about what we are using, what we are wearing. And I think that we fit on all parameters. So I'm lucky to be in an industry like this, lucky to be working with diamonds, but very proud of our industry. I think that's the reason that I'm here, that we are very conscious, from, the miners to the manufacturers to the designers to the jewelers themselves who are selling. I think the whole supply chain recognizes it, acknowledges, and works towards it. So we have a lot of members of the Natural Diamond Council who are, who have pledged, who've done the UN sustainability goals. And it's just, I think that our industry is recognized this and is working very hard towards it. And it's, like I said, very proud to be a part of this industry.
I love what you said in the beginning, Richa, that, diamond is something you pass on. And I particularly love those stories where diamond is so much more than just a of the moment piece of jewelry. It's something you buy, it's something you cherish, it's something you pass on to the next generations, whether it's the bahu of the family or what you give to your daughter. Um, you know, I think each one of us has a story. I want to know if you have one. Um, is there a piece of jewelry that's been passed on to you that you love and means a lot to you?
So I don't come from a very well-to-do family. We're from the forces, and my dad was always more education than jewelry. So my mom, like just like you said, started to buy me pieces of jewelry. I think my first was on my 16th, and on every birthday till I she sends me a small piece of jewelry, and I have the smallest thing that she gave to me when she started to what she gives now. But I treated myself to a bangle when my daughter was born, and it was like a treat, of celebrating this gorgeous person who had come into my life. And I think that that's a piece I love. It's beautiful. And on the other side,
Are you wearing, are you wearing it? We would love to see this beautiful piece that.
it's
Oh,
it's my, every time I wear it, it's my what I got myself when my little angel was born. But I also, when I got married, my grandmother-in-law gave me a beautiful diamond and emerald kara on making the first meetha, and I'm so bad at cooking. So my mom-in-law stood at the door, told me how to make halwa, and she said everything, and you just mixed it and brought it out. And Nani gave a kada, and I was like, this is the way to go. I need to start cooking. And I was 23, and I get this gorgeous kada, which is 120 years old. And I'm like sitting and saying, oh my God, I need to learn. I was telling my husband, oh my God, I really need to learn to cook. Why didn't my mother tell me this is the way to go? So yeah, beautiful memories. Some,
I'm very jealous. Richa, very jealous.
No.
आपको diamonds मिलते हैं यार. This is amazing.
What about you? When did you buy your first piece?
You know, I come from a family of diamond merchants. For me, diamonds was dinner table conversation in many, many ways. My father is a diamond merchant. We come from the Palanpuri community where, and I still remember, I have to tell you one funny story is at the age of 18, I wanted to be a jewelry designer. So he's like, if you want to learn to be a jewelry designer, you're going to have to learn to do assortment. I would go to Opera House to his office, and every time one piece of diamond would fall, everybody will stop doing what they are doing and go on the floor. He just told me that day, he says, after 1 week, he said, baby, you just wear diamonds. You buy diamonds and you wear diamonds. You don't work in diamonds. So I was like, Chalo, that's also not a bad option. Maybe that was always my plan.
Not bad at all. I would love to be, in a place like that. But I think I bought now every year, I think of what I can, what I should buy. And I think I'm buying pieces which I'm wearing more and more. So I'm becoming smarter about my choices of what I like.
You know what? There have been years when I could only afford to buy a very thin chain with those diamond balls. And then at a time of a wedding, of course, you go for something slightly more bigger and meatier. It doesn't matter. It's literally like I said, it's like fashion. I find fashion, jewelry so empowering, so empowering. I feel they are the best expressions of yourself. And that's does for me as well, Tell me, the word heirloom, isko to zara now I think everybody is using it left, right, and center. हर चीज heirloom बन गया. But Richa, I'm sure you know what really defines as heirloom jewelry and what doesn't. I would love to know this.
So this is a discussion actually we had with, we launched a trend report with you guys as well. We had a discussion with lots of people on this and what it means to us, young, old, and where does, what heirloom. For us, we ended down or percolated down to this story which said that heirlooms are things that you are, either you're getting, inheriting, or you're making your own. The new modern heirloom is something that you are buying, enjoying now and passing on, whether it's your partner, your kid, your daughter-in-law, daughter, son, it doesn't matter. But the thought is that you are defining it your way. So we had this discussion where some said we cannot touch it. Heirlooms are what you get. The beauty of it is it's staying the way it is. And then we had the other set of people who said, no, I want to make it mine. I love the fact that I have a piece of my mum with me, but I don't like it like this, and I want to reset it. And a bracelet became a choker, or a choker became a mountica became a pendant, or vice versa. And the beauty is that you can play with it. And I think that that's the redefinition of heirloom as we stand today. It's something that you make your own, and it's something that you're going to leave behind, a piece of you that you're going to leave behind. So we define modern heirloom as something that is yours. So it's while inherited or bought by you or invested in by you, it's a piece that means something that you are going to wear again and again and leave behind. So it's like I said, it's a piece of you, a piece of what you are, what you stand for as a personality that you leave behind. And I think it's they represent heirlooms today represent the wisdom, the blessings of our elders, the love. They carry certain memories with them. And for me, it just, when you say the word heirloom, it just becomes that much more special because it has a little bit of heart in it. And, it's got a little bit of love that comes with it. Every time you wear it, you say, ah. So you, even though, you may not go out overtly and say, I got it here, but you do remember the moment and the love with which it was bought or with which you received it. And it just makes you feel that much more special.
I'm getting a bit of goosebumps thinking about just heirloom jewelry. And to everybody who's listening to Richa and me, this is going to be just one of the many, many conversations we're going to be having over the next days at Vogue India and Natural Diamond Festival. I'm so thrilled that under one roof we managed to get you names like Sabyasachi, Manish Malhotra, Gaurav Gupta, Moha Patra, Lucia Silvestri of Bulgari, Amin Jafar. I'm leaving out a whole bunch of names. Cartier. We actually have them all under one roof. And I'm super, super excited because, all my life I've been looking at diamonds as something to buy. But now I feel with festivals like this, it actually explains to you the reasons why. It helps you to filter down what is it that you're looking for. It helps you to answer so many unanswered questions that you really don't know whom to ask. And is there a particular session you're excited about?
Oh, so many. I must say that I'm very excited to see the session on men as well. When we were planning it, and it was just so exciting we have master classes. Looking forward to a different way to style. I like the fact, you said disruption earlier, and I like the fact that there is no rules to wearing jewelry now. I wear my costume jewelry along with my fine jewelry. I wear my diamonds with canvas bracelets, and it's just the beauty of mixing it all up and making it your own is lovely, and we are going to talk about. I love the session on royals. I think looking forward to the people speaking there. Sabya is always a pleasure to listen to, but I think that it's the mix of people that is exciting me. I think we've got a collection of very distinct personalities, very unique personalities. And for me, a big shout out to your team, PP, Priyanka Prakash, Karishma, the whole team at Vogue, and NDC. Thank you all for, managing to get all of these people on board. And I'm personally very excited. Thank you, Priya, for, getting it, believing in our passion and working with us to make it happen. And I think it's going to be a fantastic 2 days. We are talking emotion, we are talking romance, we are talking proposals, we are talking fashion. We've got it all. Whatever your heart desires.
We're talking how girlfriends are celebrating diamonds as that's going to be one of my favorite sessions as well.
Oh, yeah,
but
absolutely.
Run away without a very quick rapid fire. And I'm not letting you run away. Guys, at the end of the day, like I said, she's the rock star behind the rock. So let's ask more rock star questions. What is your dream diamond purchase? If you buy any one thing, Richa, right now, and you had all the money in the world, or it's not even about money, right? What be your dream diamond purchase?
I would always dream of a Viren Bhagat piece. I came into the industry, discovered him. I must say that I discovered him just when I entered the industry, and I've been so yes, money not being a constraint. Would love to own. If I could dream, it would be about one of his pieces.
And my dream purchase is to share that Viren Bhagat piece with you.
It's a deal.
What was your last diamond purchase?
I bought myself yet another tennis bracelet. I must say they are like these essentials. Yeah, lovely. So they are like these diamond essentials for me. And I just, all shapes, baguettes this time, but yeah.
Lovely. Is there one piece of jewelry that you can't live without? Like you always have to have it?
Diamond hoops. I must say that while I wear my ring and while I have my tennis bracelets, I just swear by hoops in all forms, all sizes of diamonds, all sizes of the hoop. I just get excited, and I think that that's something. If I had to give up and keep just one piece, it would be the hoops.
Do you have like a favorite celebrity whose style you love? Like you love how she wears her diamonds.
So I get very excited when I see celebrities on the red carpet styling themselves. But I must say that my excitement on jewelry came through when a little girl used to sit in the Gurdwara, and you had the dupattas, and there would be a little bag. A name, but it's the gorgeous women who, whether it's the shadi and the big layering we do, or going to the Gurdwara with a little twinkle coming from the ear. And I think that's what excites me. And, I'm always peering to look at people. I feel like a little voyeuristic pleasure. I'm trying to see what are they wearing under the dupatta and what do they have on their hands. And I think that it's beautiful. But I do enjoy watching people on the red carpet, or, at fashion show, sitting on the side and walking the ramp and just seeing them. So yes, I do enjoy the drama, but I love seeing how people do it, how you wear your diamonds, or how my friends can style it up and make it feel different every time they wear it.
I agree. Do you have personally a favorite diamond shape or a cut?
Currently in love with the pear shape. I'm eyeing one that I need to buy. I don't have one, so maybe it's a thing, but really loving the shape. What about you? Which is your favorite? You have lots. You've seen diamonds from the beginning. Which is your favorite shape?
I love
Emerald.
and I'm right now crushing keys. But if you're buying the pair, I'm very happy to share loyalties and move to pair as well, because that would be more exciting. But honestly, I am so excited about this festival. Guys, I know all of you all will see the amazing lineup, but it all comes from a place of strong belief in the power of diamonds, in how diamonds are going to continue to be such an essential part of our lives. And I think our mutual passion has driven us to this point. And we really hope the next 2 days you take away from it as much as we have in putting it together for you. And Richa, thank you for being an amazing partner, and for helping me kick off this festival, and forward to many more.
Yes. Thank you. A big thank you to your team. A big thank you to my team. All of them have been working really hard to put it together. And I think that what we have is something we are really proud of. So Dilshad, you, your team, Priyanka Prakash, you, Priya, my team back home, Karishma, Khadija, we've all done a lot of, like you said, a lot of love and soul has gone into this. And I think it will reflect. The sessions are going to be wonderful. I hope a lot more of our partners, women who love jewelry, men who love jewelry, are going to step in and see them.
Lots of love. Take care. Have a great
day.
Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Bye.